Hello and welcome to this quick demo of on-track performance. Today I'll walk you through the simple onboarding process from sign up through syncing your HRIS and configuring your recurring performance pulse survey. On-track performance, or OTP, helps managers improve organizational productivity through lightweight, high-frequency performance insights rather than traditional annual reviews. So let's get started. Here we are on the sign up screen, and we'll go ahead and enter our information. And then of course we'll need to verify our email, so I'll go to my inbox to do that. And so after we verify our email, we find ourselves on the checkout screen. You can learn more about OTP's pricing on otperform.com, and you'll see that we have a free trial for the full access plan that starts at $3.99 a month for up to 100 active employees, and then it's $4 per employee per month after that. And so we will put in our credit card information and click Start Free Trial. And then once our credit card is successfully added, we can create our company. And so we'll give it a company name, and then we can also add our industry, description, location, number of employees, and company logo. For the purposes of this demo, I'm just going to skip those fields. And then here we are on our dashboard, where the next step is to add our employee data by connecting our HRIS. So we'll click Add Employee Data. And here we are on the Connect HRIS screen. So we will click Connect HRIS. And so you'll see that OTP supports numerous HRIS platforms for integration. And for this demo, we will be using Bamboo HR. I'm going to connect with my credentials because that makes it quick and easy. I need to let it know that I am the admin. It's showing me data that will be accessed, so I'll click Next, and then I'll put in my Bamboo HR subdomain, and then it'll have me log into Bamboo, which will open another window. Happens pretty quickly, and then it's setting up my account. And again, this takes just a few seconds, so we'll just sit here and wait for it to complete. And there we are, success. Our Bamboo HR account is connected. So we'll click Next, and then we will finish. And you can see that the integration is now in process. Now this can take anywhere between 5 and 20 minutes, but the OTP system will send you an email when the integration is complete, so you can move on about your day doing other things, and you'll be notified of when to return. All right, so just 13 minutes later, I got my HRIS Sync Complete email, and so I will click through to set up my Performance Pulse check-ins. And so we'll click Get Started, and then we get a little bit of direction on what we're about to do. So Performance Pulse is real-time insights into team performance with automated check-ins and data-driven analytics. So this means regular pulse checks on team performance with research-backed assessment framework and an early warning system for potential issues. And setup is as easy as 3 steps. We'll customize our survey questions, starting with OTP's Core 4 framework. We'll select participants, and then we will set our preferred check-in schedule. And so we'll click Get Started, and now we are ready to customize the survey questions for our Performance Pulse survey. So first we'll see the Core 4 questions. These are validated by a team of PhD researchers to be highly predictive of worker performance, productivity, and attrition. These questions cannot be modified, but you can hide them. Additionally, you may add your own custom questions. You just click Add New Question, type the question in, and then provide a response for the favorable and unfavorable options. You can add up to 10 total questions to a Performance Pulse survey. And then finally, you'll see manager ratings. And this question is posed to the managers of each participant to give a rating of on track or off track for that participant. So in this case, I'm not going to make any modifications to the survey question, so I will click Next Step, and then we can add our participant data. So there's a number of ways we can do this. We can do it either by group, including the entire organization, or by specific groups, either department, by job title or location, or we can just do it by individual, and we would just select the individuals that we would like to include. For the purpose of this demo, I'm going to send my survey to my entire organization, which includes 85 employees. Now, participant data is automatically synced daily with your HRIS, so if employees are added to your team or removed from your team, that will automatically be reflected in your next check-in. And so now that we've chosen our entire organization to participate, we'll click Next Step, and we will set our preferred schedule. So we have the option to either launch now or schedule for the future. In this case, I am going to launch now. We can also change the check-in frequency. Our options are weekly, every other week, or monthly. We can send participant reminders. By default, it sends a reminder to complete the survey 1 day before the end of the survey, but you can add additional reminders if you'd like. And then you can choose survey participant anonymity settings. We recommend that you keep them not anonymous, so that way it's easier to attribute responses and take action. So I'm going to leave that as is, and we will click Run this check-in. And there we have it. Performance Pulse is now configured to send low-lift, high-frequency, performance-focused check-ins to our organization. In the next video, we'll look at the check-in survey experience itself. Thanks for watching this quick onboarding demo. If you have any questions, the OTP support team is always here to help.